Good morning, everyone. This is Morgan Cook with Positively Osceola here for Positively Osceola's Daybreak Live. So excited to be coming to you on this Monday. It is May 10th, 9:05 a.m. Be sure to say hello whenever you hop on. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button. Let me know in the comment section who we have with us. I am so excited for today's special guest. We have Miss Marilyn Cortez Lovato with us from Osceola Arts. You guys already know we are such big fans of Osceola Arts here at Positively Osceola, and always love having Miss Marilyn join us to give us all the details about all the things taking place within Osceola Arts. They have a very special exhibit taking place right now that you guys should go out and see. And we have two very special guests that are going to be telling us all about the artwork that can't be seen during the exhibit. So like I said, hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button. Let me know who we have with us. So excited. I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend and have a great work week ahead of you. I hope your Monday is going just phenomenal as we kick off a new week in the month of May. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started with our Daybreak Live. Alrighty, so at this time, I'm going to go ahead and welcome in our special guest. To start off, we have Miss Marilyn with Osceola Arts. We have Scheherazade, and then we have Victorious with us. We're so excited to have you guys with us this morning. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us and tell us all about all the exciting things taking place within Osceola Arts. But to get us started this morning, Miss Marilyn, what is Osceola Arts for maybe someone joining us that is not familiar with you guys?
Well, thank you for having all of us on today. Osceola Arts is an organization, a nonprofit organization right in the middle of Osceola County in Kissimmee. We provide theater, we have visual arts programming, we have art in public places, we have a murals program. So we are active all year long. A lot of our visual arts programming is free and open to the public. So it's really a wonderful thing. And soon we'll be starting summer art camp sessions, and those are still open for signing up. So yes, we have, and we're located in Kissimmee. All of a sudden I've forgotten the address, 2411 East Earl O'Brien Memorial Highway. Go to osceolarts.org to find all of our wonderful programming.
Absolutely. You guys really do go above and beyond over at Osceola Arts. But something that a lot of folks love is the exhibition that you guys put on. And currently there's a very special exhibit that's taking place called Split the Difference. And we're so excited to have two of the artists that the exhibit's all about with us this morning. So talk to us about this exhibit and what can be expected with Split the Difference.
Well, I want to introduce Victorious Becleod and Scheherazade Thenard. They are two very talented young artists who are exhibiting in our studio gallery until May 30th, free. So come on in and check out their wonderful work. They're both local, and they're both studying presently at University of Central Florida. And it's very important to us at Osceola Arts to diversify our exhibitions. We have young artists exhibiting there. We have local, all of our artists are Florida based, and we just want to celebrate the culture that is part of Central Florida. So I'm going to let Scheherazade and Victorious talk a little bit about their work and why they're exhibiting together, and just wonderful artwork that they've presented to us and are sharing with us at the center. Go ahead.
We're so excited to have you two with us. We're just going to go ahead and get right to the graphics. That's what everyone wants to see. They want to see you guys' artwork. So we're very excited to have you two with us. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and kick off and start talking about the artwork that you guys produced. So I believe this one is Victorious. Go ahead and tell us about this image.
This painting is called The Walker. It's like kind of a narrative painting about my time in New York, but it kind of just has this idea of magical realism where I'm transposing different elements of New York into the same image. It shows, it's a self-portrait of me delivering for DoorDash, which is one of the major gig things gig jobs in New York. It's more about how an artist has to supplement their income in New York, because the economy is so particular there. Like
Right.
there's delivery, there's I mean mostly like barista jobs is what I've had over my entire, I guess, career as an artist. So I was just looking at ways to that feedback. I was just looking at a way to create a narrative painting about my experience in New York, where I went to apprentice with a few artists in a realist tradition, but I wound up trying to survive, I guess, in a
Yeah.
city that's so focused on, I guess, capital. Which is why I painted the city in a kind of idealistic pinks and sunsetty kind of things. But you see that the steam pipes are the steam pipe system in Manhattan,
Yeah.
and the island of Manhattan is behind me, so it kind of gives a kind of surreal interpretation when you're looking at it. I
Yeah.
mean, if you're a native, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. It's absolutely beautiful. You guys are so talented going through all this work. It's so incredible, the talent that you guys possess. Let's go ahead and talk about this image right here.
Nice. So that is an image from my series called Chez Moi. It is a set of images. I have about 33 of them. I'm still working on the series, but they're all miniature paintings kind of exploring my heritage and exploring some of the missing pieces that I didn't quite get to attach onto when I was younger, and things that I'm still learning as an adult. So this is a very important series for me. It's very personal. It is going through a lot of like sometimes trauma, talking about like who these people are, and they're all my family. Like this is an image of my grandmother, and when she was about my age, and she was in Martinique in this photo, which is where my family's from. Like a lot of my family had immigrated from Martinique, and we're currently kind of all over the country. But my mom and my grandmother were here in Florida with me for most of my life. So my work is kind of dealing with all of these autobiographical, like traveling stories. So yeah, that's what this series is about.
Right. Absolutely. It's so beautiful. Now to go ahead and show you guys another piece of that series. Oh, that's the same one. Give me 1 second. There's so many beautiful pieces that you guys have put together for this exhibit. Go ahead and talk about this one as well.
Thank you. So that is the same person's, my grandmother, and that is her first husband. And I wanted to just kind of show that like love that you see in family photos sometimes. This series for me was composed of family photos. I even started working from cookbooks, just like things that my family had showed me when I was younger, of images from Martinique and images from the Caribbean that were important and recognizable. So that's what I wanted to kind of focus on. And here you just see like this couple who, you know, is formative to my family, and it's just a loving embrace. And I wanted to capture that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so beautiful. You can definitely tell the emotion and the love within that. So I love that you were able to talk about that. Now let's talk about this image, Victorious.
Oh, well, I painted a painting. It's referential to an older painting called King Midas. And King Midas was more about, in the same way that The Walker is about New York, it's about why I moved to New York and what I was pursuing when I went to New York. So Midas, everything he touches turns to gold. That's a legend. But I feel like nothing he touched, like everything he touched was unusable.
Mhm.
Like if you touch the berry, he can eat the berry. This one is called Ego, which is following the same themes of King Midas, but it's more about how I see my own work
Mhm.
and the things that I've come to believe about my own work in
Awesome.
order to continue creating.
All right.
So
It's beautiful. You guys, I cannot say it enough. You guys are so beyond talented in the work that you guys share. I cannot wait to have Split the Difference, to be able to come and see it because the talent that you guys possess is absolutely incredible.
I also want to mention, I wanted Victorious and Scheherazade to talk a little bit about why they exhibit together, how as a friendship, their artwork and their friendship has evolved, and also because these are their work focuses on self identity and experiences within their culture and also in the culture that surrounds them that they are confronted by. So it's important to know that these are very important messages and self introspection, I guess you can say, about the work. So how did the two of you really did you get to know each other? It was through as students at UCF, or was there another route that you guys found each other?
Yeah. So I met Victorious when I was a freshman at UCF, and we pretty much became friends. And we realized we're both artists and we're both excited about art. Vic would talk about like traditional methods that I wasn't entirely aware of. So it was just like a lot of education within that friendship, which created like a great foundation. And we would get together and we would just kind of like paint. We just have paint nights, and yeah, like it was just a really fun artistic friendship in that way.
and then as we became friends, we realized that we were from the same area,
Pretty much.
And then she went to like a high school that I wanted to go to for a while. It's very cosmic in that sense.
Yeah, a historically black high school with an arts program, you know.
That's
And
awesome.
he went to a school that was the direct competition of mine, in sports where they're like, we have to, yeah. So yeah, there's like a lot of through lines throughout that relationship that have been important. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Well, I think it's a wonderful opportunity again to showcase young artists who are, in many ways, as Victorious mentioned, struggling to create art and support themselves at the same time. Because this is always one of those struggles as professional artists continue as they promote their work, as they try to sell work. It's hard to make a living as an artist, and also, continue moving forward as your work develops. And both Scheherazade and Victorious are presently students at UCF, so they're juggling not only classes, family, and work. And it is a very challenging life. And I always applaud artists who continue. Because it is, and also just to keep focused on that aspect of what is driving their work and their creativity.
Absolutely.
So I want to thank both of them. I didn't know if there was some other, did you want to show a couple more pieces?
We certainly can. Let's do two more just to give people a little bit of an idea of what they can see with this exhibit. Let's go ahead and discuss this image right here.
Oh, so that's actually in the house that I'm in right now. I'm here for Mother's Day.
Oh, happy Mother's Day.
So yeah, like going back to what we were talking about earlier, this like kind of idea of what we've experienced living in South Florida. And specifically, I focused a lot on my nuclear family here. So my mom, my little sisters, my uncle, my grandparents have all been in this house. So to me, it was a very natural progression of talking about my family, to talking about the space we're in, to talking about like this submersion of experiences when I'm here. So that's what this painting is titled, and that was kind of what I experienced.
Absolutely. I love the coloring within that artwork as well. It's so beautiful. Now let's talk about this one right here, Victorious.
This is can I talk about another one?
Sure. Which one would you like to talk about?
Dealer's choice. Accept that one.
I'll show you the ones I have up here. I'm not sure if this is one of, I think this might be one of Shahrazad's.
Yeah, Scheherazade.
Yeah. It's within the same series of miniatures. I broke out and did some 4x6s of like the same kind of imagery.
Yeah.
And this was my grandmother and her son.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you guys so much for all your time. So excited for this exhibit. We'll go ahead and remind our audience where the exhibit can be seen and the dates that it will be on display.
So, yeah, our exhibit's going to be in the studio gallery at Osceola Arts, and it's up until the 30th of this month. So we've got a couple more weeks to go see it. Yeah.
We're so excited.
And go to www.osceolaarts.org. Sorry, it's Monday. And also you can find out more information on our exhibits there. We also have another show called the New Urban Contemporary, and that is in our main building. So please come and enjoy our free exhibits.
Awesome. Well, we're so excited for this exhibit. Again, thank you guys so much for joining us here on Positively Osceola. So excited to have you guys a part of this community. You guys really are go above and beyond, and so talented. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us here on our Daybreak Live. Be sure to visit osceolaarts.org for all the information. Get down to the center so that way you can partake in the artwork and see it for yourself. It does not give it justice seeing it here on our live. You guys want to go see it live and in person. So be sure to go and visit these exhibits and pay tribute to all of the success and all of the future success to come with these two artists in particular. Thank you again for joining us. To go ahead and sign off, this is Morgan Cook with Positively Osceola here with Marilyn Cortez Lovato with Osceola Arts, along with Victorious and Scheherazade. And together we're making a positive difference in and around Osceola County.